Welcome back. This is part 1. Far from Ganon's tower and the princess. Far from the little old lady with the cottage. And here is Hyrule. Here is the Hyrule. Little Hyrule. So this is the board game. This is You Build Monopoly. And in this, what I'm doing is I'm adapting the rules for this particular version. This is the You Build Monopoly board, and it is customizing a Monopoly board. The 4 links are on a quest. They're on a mission. What they're trying to do is conquer the properties that are dominated by monsters. There are monsters. So the monsters are the showdown cards here. Once they kill a monster, then they can buy the property and build it. Gentrify it, right? Gentrify it. So it's all disheveled and ugly and dirty. It's like San Francisco. Avoid going to jail. Solve puzzles. So Princess Zelda has left kind of an inheritance for the 4 links. So she's left about, I would say, over 12 million. So like 48 million, right? And dividing it among the 4 links. So here you give each player a certain amount of money. But unlike other versions of Monopoly, when we get to the classic tracks and pro tracks, we do not add money. This is the money that each link starts off with, and either they get more money or they don't throughout the game, including the other 2 board games. So as we go along, I'll explain how the rules go. Now, unlike regular Monopoly, this will be a much shorter game. So if a link, so we get that sharp. If a link, the first link that dies in jail, so there's a puzzle to solve to get out of jail. The first link that is bankrupt, or the first link that loses all hearts, the game is over, and then we move on to the next board game, and then the next board game. There's a total of 3 board games that are used 3 times, so 9. And then there's a special 10th level that if any link gets all 4 pieces of the Tri-FOURce, so we'll have to see, or 3 pieces. So it's that puzzle board there, and we're going to start. Let me set up the camera proper. I forgot to mention we got question cards. These are the monies. So there's the links. Now the red link has a 20 die, green link has a 12 die, blue link has a 10 die, and purple link has an 8 die. The types of die will factor on later in battles or in certain situations. But for right now, we're going to just keep track. Now I have now on this tablet, since I'm recording, I can't show you, but I'm keeping track of all the progress once we finish a route. So this is level 1. This is level 1 of 10 levels of Brothers of the Tri-FOURce. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we will start with Green Link since he's on the go. So I'm going to get the dice, if I can get dice. As I set this game up a little late, it's been a so based on the starter track, we're only going to use 1 die right there. So that's the 1 die we're going to use, and that's going to be determined how where we go on the board. I don't know if I can get any better lighting with that. Let me see. I always have to keep track. Okay, so here's the die, and we're going to figure out exactly what we're doing here. I think I'm going to have to leave the locked focus off because it's real life moving around here. So let's start with Green Link and let's see where he goes. And actually, I'm going to use this barrel to kind of keep track better of where we are. Okay, and as you can see, it's a 1, and Green Link is going to move here. He has moved on to Bayview Dock. Can we have him sit there? So on Bayview Dock, there's going to be an enemy encounter. We go to the showdown cards. Now, these are the showdown cards that you see in the Hyrule Fantasy board game, but we're going to use them for this game. So I'm going to take the cover off, and I'm going to draw 1 card. And this card will be, what is this one? Oh my God. It's a secret to everybody. Gain 50 rubies. Now, instead of 50 rubies, you're going to collect 500K. Okay, so he gets the 500K. So green link gets the 500K. Thank you very much. And I'll put that there. And this is the disc. This will be over here. That over there is the discard pile. So that we keep track of discard piles. Okay, so now Link has to buy the Bayview dock. So we will do so. Let's see, it's $1 million to buy it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and buy it. We do have some money in here. Okay. Oh, this is good. So 1 million to the bank. Okay, so this is a Bayview dock. Now, unlike the rules, you can buy industrial, and you can put hazards on the starter track. That's allowed. So the only thing that stays the same is the die. There's no 500 penalty for the bridge. It'll cost you a heart if you don't solve the puzzle. So there's puzzles in here. So there's different things. We'll get to it when we get to it. So Bayview dock, and let me see. So that's going to be in his pile. And let's make sure that's not messed up. So that's in his pile. We got the fan going on, of course we do. So I'm going to also buy 2 houses for $1 million. So let me go ahead and do that. So grab $1 million, take it back to the bank. Okay, and so now there are 2 houses there. So now we've gentrified Bayview dock. And now it is Blue Link's turn, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to roll the die for this one. Here we go. 2. So 2 for that. Let's get him. Jump over this one. Westlands. Okay, so now we draw another card. Now keep in mind, it has to be one link buying 2 or 3 colors of the property of the same color. If a link buys a monopoly, which is the two or 3 properties of the same color within the track, then you get a piece of the Tri-FOURce. So there's multiple ways to get pieces of the Tri-FOURce, but that is the way to do it. So that will happen. There's many ways to do this, but that is usually the way you can do it. So the more properties you buy, the chances you get of, and you can also inherit another link's property, if possible. You can do that. So let's just worry about this. So let's go ahead and draw. So we're going to go back to the showdown card, and we're going to draw a card from here. So let me grab the stack once more, if I can grab a hold of it. I don't drop everything on the floor. It's not easy doing a board game versus a video game. Okay, ready? Here we go. And this one is Old Man. Pay me for the door repair charge, lose 50. So I'm going to lose 500K. Okay, so the 500 comes out of here, goes to the old man, but really it just goes to the bank. So you can put the old man in the discard pile, and then 500 goes to the bank. And with the $1 million, Link will buy, the blue Link will buy the Westlands. So there's no monopoly to be had between either green or blue Link. So that will go in his pile. So $1 million there. And let's check on the let's see, residential. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 houses as well. I can also buy industry if I want to, but I'm gonna get 2 houses. Okay, so blue Link and green Link each have a property and 2 houses. So let's go ahead and get purple Link going. So I'm going to take the die now. Okay, that's a 6. So for 6, we're going to have move. Let's tilt it a little bit so we can see a little bit more of the board. It's a very small board, ain't it? So it's a very small board. So let's have him move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now it's Old Town. That's 1.4. But let's see what the showdown card has for us. What it has in store. And the showdown card is going to be. This is a P hat. So this is a P hat. Okay, so let's go ahead and show the encounter. What does that look like? Okay, so we're gonna ignore the number rules here. This is a P hat. So if we win, we gained 500k or plus 2 heart. Well, don't worry about the hearts for right now. The hearts we only worry about is if we're losing hearts. The maximum hearts we have is 3, so we can't get more. But actually, hold on a minute. I forgot there's a rule for this. Okay, so I'm just thinking of all the rules that I have here. Green and blue Link have 2 houses each. So let's go ahead and add 2 hearts. So you get a heart for each house you buy. So Green Link, where's the number 5? I know it's here. So here's the number 5, okay? So Green Link has 2 extra hearts for 2 extra houses. So that's 5, okay? And so does Blue Link. Okay, so that's why you're buying houses. It's not just to make it look pretty, but it also adds hearts. So that's the way you add hearts. So Blue Link has 5, Green Link has 5 because they bought the houses. So those houses mean that you get like new heart containers. Okay, so now Link has 3, purple Link has 3, Violet Link, whatever. The way this is going to work is that p-hats usually spin. So I'm going to take this die right here, okay? Let me see if I can go back a little bit so I can get better focus here. So this has, well, this is the sword. So I'm going to spin the sword, and if it spins towards Link, he loses. If it points towards the p-hat, he wins. If it points in any other direction, it's a draw. So let's spin it. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so I pointed in another direction, so nothing happens. It's a draw. So nothing gained, nothing lost. So Purple Link can still buy the property if he wants. So it's Old Town 1.4. Can I have you? Oh, can I have you standing, please? The number one thing I want is for you to fucking stand. Okay, there you go. That's it. So there he is standing there, and we're going to have him buy the property. Taking out 1.5, and here I have Old Town. I'm going to buy 3 houses with this. Okay, so now it is 6 hearts versus the 5 versus the 3 over there. And so there Link has the 3 houses beside him. So now we're just going to have to see what's going to happen here with Red Link. It's his turn. Okay, ready? So let's go ahead and I'm going to roll again. Okay, that I think is a 3. It is a 3. So let's go ahead and move Link 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that's the bridge. That's the bridge. Let's open up the bridge. Oh, fuck. One moment. Okay, so now the bridge is open. So you know what happens when we get to the open bridge? We will reveal a chance card. Now with the chance card, if the bridge is open, you follow the instructions on the status of that bridge. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first card. And this one is, okay, so let's take a look at that. What is that? Auction, right? So let's take a look. Choose an unowned district to auction and make the first bid. If there aren't any, collect $1 million. District to auction. Let's see. So now we don't normally do auctions for this particular style. We're going to have the green, red, and blue links fight it out. So green and blue link will fight like paper, rock, scissors. Okay, so green and blue link will fight first. Then we'll figure. Let me see. Hold on. So the red link cannot participate, right? So it cannot participate. So it's the other 3 links that have to now fight it out. So the yellow one is green, the gray one is blues. This will be like paper, rock, scissors. And we have a sword, a shield beats a sword, right? So the shield beats a sword. So green link wins, but now green link has to go up against purple link. So now green and purple will duel. Okay, ready? Let's do this again. Okay. Got 2 shields, so now we have to try again. Okay, 2 shields again. Let's try again. This is exciting, kids. 2 swords. We can't keep doing that. Okay, we got. Oh, here we go. So, shield beats sword. So purple Link will get to buy. Now this is for East Bank. I don't know if I declared the property, but East Bank is the property. So Link will go ahead and buy that. All right, so that's the money I get back, or purple Link gets it back. Okay, and now it has 2 properties. So part 1 is done, and I will do part 2 shortly. I'm going to separate this into 2 parts, and we'll find out how far the links will go to save Hyrule.